Ciao guys, Wood here. So as you can see, I had to pack again the Odyssey, and this time is not for a broken earpiece, but actually for what I consider being the real reason why Windows Mixed Reality exists, and it's this. It's the cheapest, or I would say inexpensive, because it's not cheap by any means, Windows Mixed Reality headset. And in this video I'm gonna explain you why I choose this one over the Odyssey. Okay, let's start talking about the difference. Starting with the screen, the HP has a 1440 by 1440 LCD display, when the Odyssey has an AMOLED display 1440 by 1600. So better resolution, and it's an AMOLED display, so the colors are gonna be more vibrant and overall the screen is gonna be brighter. But that doesn't mean that the HP has a bad screen. It's just when you compare both, this is gonna be kind of dim. It's like to play in the dusk, when with the Odyssey will be like to be in a very, very bright day. But we're talking about the best in class, the best screen for VR right now in the market, compared to just a good screen over there. The other thing though is that with this, the FOV is gonna be smaller. They're saying 105 degrees. I think it's a little less, to be honest, when the Odyssey is gonna be 110 field of view. So with this, you're gonna feel really more like you're wearing goggles, when the Odyssey is totally comparable with the experience on the Vive, on the Oculus, and on some other Windows Mixed Reality headset. Another thing is the sweet spot here is smaller, when in the Odyssey is bigger, so the peripheral view is gonna be better on the Odyssey. When here to read the text, you're gonna really have to move your head around and follow the text. But on the other side, with these, the God rays are gonna be less noticeable, because the screen overall has less contrast, is more dim compared to the Odyssey, when the God rays are still gonna be pretty noticeable, not like the Vive, but pretty noticeable. And with these, like for example, be in a Elite Dangerous cockpit, the HUD is not gonna distract you a lot from the vision, where like in the Oculus or the Odyssey or in the Vive, the lights from the HUD are gonna really get in your view and gonna be pretty annoying. Looking at them from the exterior, you can like find by yourself super easy that this is a bare bones system. So you just have two screens and what you need to keep your two screens in front of your face. When in the Odyssey you also have included audio from AKG, so pretty good audio, spatial audio, dual microphone array, so for noise cancellation, volume rocker too. When here, for the audio, you're just gonna rely on the headphone jack. So if you have good headphones, you're good to go. Also, you're gonna notice this here, there's no IPD adjustment for the distance of your eyes, but you're gonna all rely on the software. It's nothing super hard, works pretty well, but on the Odyssey you have a dial, so you can adjust it on the go. The only thing that I noticed and didn't like about the Odyssey is that there's nothing in software to tell you that you're changing it, so every time you get in, you have to change to put it back to your eyes. When with these you just put the number in the software and you're good to go. They also have the same way of fitting, where this halo style with a dial on the back to close it, like depends on the shape of your head. But the difference is this one is gonna have a flipping thing, so you're gonna be able to get in and out in VR in a second, and that's pretty good. Are also different the controllers, where here is just as Microsoft intended it, when the Odyssey did a little more round to make it more comfortable. But actually I prefer these because they're less slippery, the other are pretty slippery, and the thumbstick is pretty good here, when in the other one is super sleek, so you lose the grip super easy. I talked about that in the other video. But yeah, the controller anyway works in the same way, so when they lights up, the tracking starts from the cameras, and that's it. Okay, let's talk about what they have in common. They both are Windows Mixed Reality ecosystem. What does it mean? Is they use inside-out tracking, so the two cameras on the front are gonna give the tracking in your space for the headset and for controllers too, for 6 degrees of freedom. So it means in every way you're gonna move, you're gonna be tracked. And it's great because you're not gonna have to rely on external sensors like the Oculus and the Vive, where you need lighthouses or cameras all on the walls, on shelves, or everywhere you want, but everything is gonna be included in the headset by itself, and that's pretty good. They also run the same system, so you're gonna be able to play the same games on Windows Store, same games on Steam VR. That's still in beta. You can play most of the game, actually probably the 99% of the games, but with some games still give some problems, so it's not perfect by any means. And the Oculus game too, through Revive, so you're gonna be able to play like Echo Arena or Lonico or like From the Other Sun, all the great Oculus exclusive that unfortunately are just on the store, but you're gonna be able to play it without any problem. Actually even better than the Vive, because you're gonna be able to use the thumbstick instead of a trackpad to move. But actually the thing I like better, and the reason why I choose these instead of the Odyssey, is for portability and the price. And that's the real reason why Windows Mixed Reality for me have a lot of sense, and that's why I want to follow it as much as I can, because having the inside-out tracking, you're gonna be able to go everywhere and bring your headset everywhere without having to like think about moving all your sensors around and everything. But because everything is there, you can just throw that in with a laptop and your controllers in a backpack, and you're good to go. The setup is super easy, it takes 2 minutes, so you can really bring it everywhere, and that makes it perfect for business, where you want to show something to a client and you can just bring your project inside VR to the client, and it's gonna be good to go in 2 minutes. You don't have to set up a room for it, but really everywhere you are, you're gonna be fine. And the thing that I love personally better is the fact that you can bring VR to everybody. You can show VR to everybody super easy. And this is not the best headset by any means. Like, as you can see in the comparison, the Odyssey is so much better. But because the price point is so slashed down, it's like half of the price of the Odyssey right now, it's hard to don't recommend it, because for the same price you're gonna have something that you're gonna be fine to put in a backpack and not worrying about breaking your earpiece or something else, and it's gonna be ready for everything. It's gonna be able to bring it to other people, show VR, make them excited, and do the jump too. So we're gonna be more people in VR, and that's what we want. More people to have better experience and a better environment overall. So that's why really I feel like this is the real example. When Microsoft came out with Windows Mixed Reality, they came out with a good price point. They were showing that it's possible to bring people in VR even if you don't have a supercomputer and you don't have to have the most premium headset outside, but it's really something for everybody. And this kind of VR headset are really giving that vibe, that possibility that Microsoft was seeking for. Okay, this was the reason why I choose these over the Odyssey. This is not better by any means, but the fact that you can enjoy the same experience, the same games for just half, even less half of the price, it's just really, I can't not suggest it. This is awesome and it's amazing, and I actually prefer having 2 of these than one super good Odyssey, so I can enjoy the games with somebody else. Guys, if you liked the video, like. If you didn't like the video, dislike. Let me know in the comment below what you think about the whole Windows Mixed Reality ecosystem, and if you think that they finally get to the point where Windows Mixed Reality start to make sense. Because for me, finally they got there. But I wanna hear from you guys. And remember to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao. Oh, whoa, hold on. There's something more. I finally received this that is still in the bag, but it's the plug to have the thumbstick on the HTC Vive. So review coming very soon. I'm very excited for this. Let's hope it's gonna work well and it's not broken. Super light though. Ciao!